Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a first impression for you guys, and it's going to be on the Dior Diorskin Airflash Foundation. So basically it's like a spray paint for your face. It retails for $62 and it is pretty hyped up on YouTube, and so I really wanted to try it out for you guys and do a wear test and everything. For reference, I have oily combination skin, so I'm mainly oily in my T-zone, and then I have acne prone skin as well, and also some scarring going on, so you're really going to see how it covers. And so yeah, if you want to see this first impression, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I got the shade 300. This is what the packaging looks like. I love the way it looks. It's really fancy. I mean, you can't get that fancy with the aerosol can, but they tried. It says Dior Airflash on the cap right here, and it's in this nice kind of nude shade, and I really like it. I mean, you can't get that fancy with a spray can, so this is what the cap looks like. I actually had to pop this baby on just because it was already off when I opened my box. I don't know if it's because it was dropped or what, but it just snapped back on. And they said to shake well before use, and I heard a lot of YouTubers say that you have to really shake it up. So I'm gonna shake it up. And of course this is a spray foundation, so they expect you to like spray it all over the face. A lot of people don't like that, so I don't even want to try that, just because I want a more full coverage look today, just because I have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to be using a kabuki brush, but I also have my beauty blender right here just in case I need it, because I swear by this thing. I did pick up this foundation just to have a nice lightweight foundation for like my good skin days, so I could look nice and airbrushed. But today we're really going to test out the coverage of the foundation, just because I have a lot of stuff going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and shake it up. Hopefully this color is not too dark, and I'm going to spray my hand like that. That's what the color looks like, and I'm going to pick it up with this kabuki brush that's completely clean, and I'm going to start applying it and see what we could do. So I feel like that completely did nothing. I don't know. It feels really lightweight. I'm gonna try spraying it on my face. It feels really cold when you put it on your face. And it smells really strong. It has like fragrance in it, I think. If y'all could hear cooking in the background, Christian is in the kitchen cooking right now, so sorry about that. This is a really lightweight foundation. I'm gonna have to really build it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep building it up. I mean, this is what a light layer looks like, kind of all over. And it's not really covering anything. I think it would look really pretty if I didn't have anything going on right now, just for a nice sheer coverage look. But my skin is not doing well, so I'm gonna try to build this up. I'm so not used to applying with a brush, just because I'm so used to my beauty blender. But for the sake of the video, I mean, I think the color is pretty good. It does look like it's oxidizing a little bit the more I put on. So hopefully it doesn't get too dark on me. Probably have some music playing through this part just so it doesn't get boring watching me do this. Okay, so I keep building it up, but it's not really changing the coverage, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Everywhere else where I need kind of more coverage, I put concealer anyway, so that should help with the coverage. It does feel dry on the skin, but when I touch it, it still is a little bit tacky, and as you can see, it's giving my skin a glow, so I think it's not completely dry yet. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the skin with the kabuki brush. I didn't use my beauty blender at all, just because I feel like I didn't really need it. Plus, I don't want to take away any coverage that it does have. So what I'm gonna do, here, let me zoom y'all in so y'all could see what it looks like. Oh shit. Okay, so this is my skin with the foundation. It looks really naturally glowy, which is nice. The color seems to be an okay match. I mean, it does look a little dark just because I feel like it's oxidizing a little bit. But once my concealer is on, hopefully that will help. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this lightweight. I don't know if it's just because my skin is breaking out a lot right now. But I mean, it looks really pretty. And if I didn't have these scars going on, it would look super flawless, I'm pretty sure. It's not exaggerating my pores at all, really. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, oh, I forgot to tell you how much is in this foundation. It has 70 ml, which is 2.3 fluid ounces. So it does have a lot more foundation than a regular foundation. Usually one foundation has 1 fluid ounce. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like with the concealer on with the foundation, and it did help the coverage and everything. It did, where the foundation was tacky, it did kind of lift up, so you have to be careful when you're blending out, especially with the beauty blender, just because it lifts up the foundation and it also lifts the concealer, so it wasn't covering as much as I wanted, so I had to go in with a little bit more layers than usual. But other than that, it looks really pretty. I mean, my concealer's not even covering my scars that I have going on, so I'm pretty sure it's not the foundation's fault that it's not covering. It's just really aggressive pimples right now that are not going to be covered just because it's too much discoloration, you know what I'm saying? And it's already scabbing over and everything. I don't mean to sound gross or anything. I'm just telling you what my skin is doing right now. So this is the finished look. I mean, I really like the way it looks. It still feels tacky, but I'm pretty sure that's just because I keep adding more just to see the coverage I can get. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set my concealer, and I'm going to bake my face and do everything I usually would with my normal foundation routine, and I will have everything linked down below that I am using on my face today so you could see what I used. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do that off camera. And so this is what it looks like right now, and it is now 12:05. Let me show you. So that is when I first applied the foundation, so y'all can know whenever I do my check-ins later on how long it's been on. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup up, bake my face, do everything I usually would, and I'll be back to show you guys how it looks with everything. And also I'm gonna be checking in with you to see how the foundation is wearing. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished my makeup. It is now 12:30, so it's been 30 minutes since I last talked to you. But I went ahead and set my face with the translucent powder. I used my Mercier translucent powder just because I didn't want to add any coverage to the foundation. I wanted to see the coverage on its own. I also didn't use a setting spray just because I'm not going to really need it today. I'm not going to go outside or anything today. Plus, I want to see how it goes and like last on my skin by itself, but with just a primer, not a whole setting spray and everything. And so yeah, let me zoom you in to show you the finished look. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and oh my god, I really love the way it looks. It looks nice and poreless on my skin. I don't know if you are going to be able to tell. This is acting up a little bit right here because I messed with it this morning, so just ignore that. The only place it doesn't look good is right here where I have these scabs, and that is not the foundation's fault. It's actually my fault for messing with my skin in the first place. Don't pop your pimples, ladies. But yeah. Overall, it looks really good. The only places it's not covering is those scabs, which is completely fine. So yeah, I am now going to go throughout my day and do what I usually would. I'm actually going to film another video. I'm going to do another Sephora VIP sale. And I know, I already have mine up, but I went during the last day of the sale and I picked some things up. So I'm going to film it for you guys, but I don't know if you want to see it even though the sale is over. So let me know by liking this video if you do want to see it. And if I do happen to edit that one first, I'll have it up. If I have it up, I will have it linked down below if I edit that one first and it goes up first. But I'm not sure if I want to post it. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to go throughout my day and I'll be back at the end of the day to check up and see how the foundation is doing and my final thoughts. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm coming in with my last check-in. It is now, I think 8:30. Yes, it's 8:30, so I've been wearing this foundation for 8.5 hours, so quite a while. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do my last check-in. So as I could see from the mirror, it looks super oily on my nose, which is nothing crazy. I mean, every foundation makes me oily on my nose. There's nothing really to stop it. But I did notice that it is rubbing off on my nose, and that tends not to happen. I don't know if it's just because I was laying down and I was like rubbing my nose and stuff, and I did sneeze a couple times, so I had to blow my nose, and that could be why. But if I look on the rest of my skin, it's not wore off at all. It looks really flawless still. And on my forehead, there's a little bit of shine right here in the center, but I didn't lose any coverage. I have a little bit of creasing right here in my laugh line, but to be honest, this is less creasing than I do with my Hourglass. With my Hourglass foundation, I feel like that line is a little bit more deeper, so that's actually pretty good. So my final thoughts on the foundation is that it's long lasting. I mean, it lasted 8.5 hours except for my nose, which I'm pretty sure that's because I was blowing my nose. And it has really good coverage. I cannot wait to try this foundation whenever my skin has cleared up a little bit, because I just feel like during the summertime it would be a nice, awesome, lightweight foundation to wear, and it's not too drying and it's not too oily either. I really like the finish of it. I noticed once I did bake and everything, it had a nice matte finish. It wasn't so much glowy, but then it also didn't look so cakey on the skin. Like, it looks pretty natural. And it had really good coverage on my cheeks because I didn't have to use any foundation powder. Usually I use a foundation powder to like set everything, and it kind of adds a little bit of coverage, but I didn't even feel the need to do that with this foundation. Plus I didn't want to because I wanted to see the coverage. And so I'm pretty sure if I just like blotted my T-zone, I could get away with wearing it a little bit longer, which actually looks really good. I just don't want to be touching my face because this is not transfer proof because it wore off on my nose. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I would say give it a shot, especially if you're taking pictures. I know, who said it? Kathleen Light said it was really good for pictures and that she wore it for a photo shoot. So yeah, if you're taking any pictures, this would be nice. And it also doesn't have SPF, so it has no flashback. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this foundation. I will keep using it, and I'll update you guys in a future video to see if I'm still liking it and everything. And I think it's awesome that it comes with extra product, just because I feel like if you do want a full coverage, you kind of have to build it up. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and take my makeup off and wash my face. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit my face right over here and subscribe. And I did end up making that Sephora haul, and it went up before this video just because I went ahead and edited it today because I was off and had nothing to do. So I did go ahead and film that haul anyways that I was talking about before. It was my other Sephora VIB sale haul. So if you want to see that, I'll have it linked down below. And I'm sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. He's going crazy right now. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take my makeup off and get ready for the night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!